Hi Virgo, and welcome to your April 2019 general reading. April is such a beautiful month. It's the month of new beginnings, it's the month of Easter, it's the month of breaking out, okay? This fresh, new, very sort of exciting energies going on in the month of April. So I'm going to pull you an additional guidance card, and then I'm going to shuffle your deck, okay? And you got the deep knowing card. Now please let me apologise, this is a very, very well used card, because obviously a lot of my clients very much work on their intuition. This is a card of, you know, that knowing about something that defies logic, defies sort of explanation. It comes from our moon, basically. And this has got this wise owl on it. It's actually got two moons on it. So sometimes this is a relationship card. It shows up an awful lot about a relationship and knowing the rightness of a connection that's beyond logic, non-controllable, and that sort of energy. And that's why it's so well used, because I do a lot of those readings, Virgo, okay? But it also might speak to you about a life path, a direction you want to go in. And when the moon is guiding you, we get that inspiration from Neptune, and that is always our soul that's guiding us and always trying to take us home to ourselves, home to our true purpose, which is always written within our DNA, yeah? And when we get cards like the deep knowing, there's a sense of homecoming for you, Virgo, so that's a very exciting energy for you this month. So let's see what the cards have got to say about this deep knowing card and how it's showing up for you. So what lies behind you? Eight of Discs, yeah, working hard, and you've got the Tower card behind you. Let me carry on. What you most want is this King of Pentacles. This can be a person, or it's about you, Virgo, wanting to become the master of the earth element. So becoming the master of the earth element is literally about your purpose in life, what you do on a daily basis. That is part of our life path. So if this isn't a person, it's about mastery over the earth element. So let me carry on. Ooh, Strength card is helping you get this. The challenge is Lovers. Isn't it always? Sorry, Virgo, I'm in that sort of mood. The Ace of Pentacles, which is showing up in your relationship house. Money and work, you've got the Six of Pentacles. King of Swords at soul position. The Star card is an outcome. Very beautiful. Star card, an act of grace. It doesn't matter, Virgo, how long we try and make something happen. It's grace that makes everything happen in this world. We can't control it. We can only provide a place for it to enter. Yeah, and funnily enough, we provide that place by just getting on with our daily tasks that are in front of us, as well as nurturing our spirit and our well-being. But very, very beautiful reading. I'm wondering who this King of Swords is. He might be a person, or this might be you, because he's got the same colours as the Star card. They're both Aquarius cards. Actually, you've got 3 Aquarius cards, funnily enough. So if it's not about Aquarius, it's about, I mean, the age of Aquarius, it is very much the new energy that's on our planet, okay? So there might be a lot of, you know, what shall I do? How will I live my life in this earth element in a way that serves the purpose of whatever you want to call it? Some of it sounds like cliches, Virgo, but it's actually a fundamental truth that we all have a job to do in bringing in a new life, a new world. There's sort of a message for you. For some of you, it's a relationship, it's an issue. For some of you, it's probably both. But what lies behind you is the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is the master, well, training to become a master. Again, it's right under this King of Pentacles about what you want. So I think some of you are working really hard to find your place in this earth element. It's very interesting when you're trying to master the earth element, because it's very much about self-esteem and self-nurture, and that's the beginning process of beginning to work out where my role in this world is. But the Eight of Pentacles is with the Tower card, so there might be some truth being revealed about the work you want to do, that sort of thing. I'm not getting any destructive energy around that Tower card. The Tower card is truth, essentially. It's an epiphany. It's some sort of awakening that bolts our life. But actually, because Virgo, you'll have Uranus and Taurus trining you. So it's you'll be receiving insights and guidance about the way forward, basically. That seems to be what's behind you. The King of Pentacles is what you most want. Again, if it's not a person, which he would be an earth sign person, or there's a relationship that you would like to be more solid. It's not. It's about receiving awareness about what your true calling is, because what we do in our daily life is very, very, very important. So there might be a little bit of an energy of that. And the reason why I say it is the Strength card is supporting you in this King of Pentacles. So that Strength card again is about our true colours. Revealing our true colours. It rules the heart. It rules our sense of destiny. So for some of you, this sense of great destiny is arising. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. And it's looking right at the 8, and it's walking straight into the King of Pentacles. So it's definitely, if not about a commitment in a relationship, it's about what I do on a daily basis. Yeah, to make my daily bread, whatever you want to call it, what you put your energy into. The challenge is the Lover's card. So some of you might have a relationship that's a little bit of a challenge here. Maybe you want it to hit a more committed, more stable, and that is your challenge. For some, but also the Lover's card is about desire. It's about choices, and some of you might be facing some life decisions. And what I keep hearing for you, Virgo, is what do I love? What does my heart want? What makes your heart sing? What, when you do, puts you into the timeless realm? The timeless realm is like the Fool card, which is our true home. And there's ways of cultivating our life that we can live in a way that we're connected to that sense of being in the right place, doing the right time, doing the right thing with the right people. They call it your Dharma. Yeah, there's definitely an energy about this, and there might be some choices that have to be made. For some of you, a relationship is a challenge. So you're not only, but what's so interesting, when a relationship is a challenge for people, I always get them working on the Pentacles, and to leave what they cannot control to the other side. And what we cannot control is other people. Where we can start to make dents is what we do on a daily basis, bringing our soul's purpose into this world, okay? So why is the Lovers card a challenge, please, for Virgo? Give me a minute. A card came up, but I don't think it was the right card. Why is the Lovers card coming up? The Three of Pentacles. So working with someone else. The Three of Pentacles is a group card. It's about joining with other people to understand something. But it's a challenge for you, by the way. Just I'll carry on in a minute. Now, because in your relationship house, you get this Ace of Pentacles. The Aces are about a new chapter and a new beginning starting. So what's the Ace of Pentacles about, please? With the Three of Cups. Okay, I have to say it. Some of yous might have a relationship here, and the person, through security needs or through some sort of circumstances, is tied to another person. Okay, I cannot not bring that in, Virgo, when I see 2 3s coming up, and that's why it's a challenge. There's maybe someone that you love, but there's another connection as well. The key to this, Virgo, is to focus on your own passion always, and let the universe sort the situation out for you. And I know it seems easier said than done, but you do have the King of Swords in the Soul position. So the King of Swords in a Soul position would give you, and it's right underneath it, would give you the ability to see the bigger picture. Be the best version of yourself, by the way. And the best version of yourself would be like, ooh, I'll take a step back until this situation is resolved, especially if it's a 3-way situation. Okay? It's going to be different for everyone. For some of you, it might be more a private reading required, because the 3 of Cups is showing up in your relationships again. But the first card that came up was the Ace of Pentacles. So all the aces represent new chapters. It's a pentacle. So pentacles are what you can touch and see and feel. So it's very, very interesting when this is showing up here. But the Lovers with the 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups is clarifier. Something is shifting in your relationships. And to tell you the truth, Virgo, I quite like the shift. And I particularly like it because I think for most of you, you're being, what is it they call it? The observer. So not taking that beautiful, sacred pause and taking a step back and allowing the unfolding process. Anyhow, money and work, you've got the 6 of Pentacles. So if any of you are going for a job, this is great news. You might be receiving some sort of support or giving some sort of support. And can you clarify the 6 of Pentacles with the 9 of Pentacles? So I'm not getting difficult financial cards here, because the 9 of Pentacles is someone who's quite self-sustaining. She has enough. And it might be, Virgo, that you're giving a little bit of what you've got to someone else, or someone might be giving a little bit to you. The 6 of Pentacles is about flow, okay? So remember, healthy finances are about a healthy flow. Stagnation is death, and movement is life, okay? So don't worry too much if it's someone else asking for help. Some of you might be going for a job interview. There might be just a lot of movement around your finances. You might be reaching out to someone, that sort of thing. King of Swords in a Soul position, I think that's about you taking a little bit of a step back, being the most powerful version of yourself. And the reason I'm reading it that way is the Star card's right next to it. And you don't get cards at the Star card because, again, it's this energy of grace, and grace has to be earned, okay? And I'm not talking about earning it in a very punishing way. But the Star card is about the gift of soul. And sometimes that gift of soul comes forward when we've been this better version of ourselves, we've taken a step back, we've allowed what needs to unfold for us, but being that, keeping that little bit of, it's almost, the word dispassion comes up, but that's not the right word, but being a little bit cool about whatever this challenge is, okay? I feel I need to pull you another card. What does Virgo need to know the most? Okay, Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands moves forward. He follows his passion. He doesn't listen to the voices in his head. That's why you've got the King of Swords, because neither are you, which means, Virgo, you're coming from a place of heart and spirit, and not from a place of fear. Now, that's incredible sort of energy to be working with. And it's energy like that that invites the Star card into our life, because this is about grace, but it's also about transparency. Like, she is naked. She's in this state of very blessed openness. And literally that is when we call on these forces into our life that are supportive, transformative, and it's these energies that tend to transform things. I'm going to ask for a relationship card for you, because I don't think I'm doing relationship readings this week. I prefer doing weekly readings, so I'm going to ask for a relationship. You got the King of Cups. There's something going on here, guys. I mean, the threes are... What are these threes about then? Oh, gosh. Give me a minute, guys. The cards are going... What are these threes about? The Hermit keeps coming up, which would say to me, for some Virgos watching, okay? And remember, Virgo, the most powerful energy in this universe is blessings. There might be a relationship here, but because of circumstances, there's preventing you fully coming together. Might be with this King of Cups, okay, which is notoriously a water sign, but doesn't have to be. But it's a very, very deep emotional bond. But because of circumstances, you aren't together, okay? But the Hermit's a really good relationship card, because it's based on an awful lot of self-reflection about what you want for the future. And there's definitely an energy about... King of Swords seat has 360-degree vision, by the way. And again, it's about having that sacred pause and taking a step back. And that's what invites this beautiful energy of grace into our lives. And it's grace that changes everything. Grace has this power to completely transform our destiny. As I said, it's a gift. We have to earn it. But boy, when it shows up, yeah, look, it's with a Judgment card. Which, this is what comes after the Death card. So we've gone through all the processes, and this is us getting to the other side and saying thank you for all the blessings that I've received. There's something very, very, very beautiful coming your way. A lot of the month might be a little bit of a challenge in this situation, but the trick is in the Strength card, following your heart. Because there's certain purposes for our existence, and what we do on a daily basis is one of them, and it's as powerful as anything else. In fact, it's one of those 4 pillars of our existence. So if you put your energy there, which I think you want to anyhow by the looks of it, reach out for interviews to find out anything to become more self-sustaining, and let the relationship thing sort itself out, because by the looks of it, this universe, your guides, your angels have the whole situation in hand, which means you can go on with the purpose of that why you incarnated in the first place, okay? And then that is the energy that gets things resolved for us without us even having to move 1 inch of our hair. We just bless, we just release. Yeah? Beautiful reading, Virgo. Okay, I'll speak to you later. Bye.